pussy type in a guy?
You.
Let's spin it around. Let's spin it.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was joking too.
What?
No, it's all right.
No. What?
You're good looking, but you're not for me.
What?
What?
He don't like white girls.
No, two. No, I love.
You don't like white girls?
Nah, I love white women.
Nah, just not me.
Not you, yeah. Nah, I see like
That's
a friend.
so
No,
mean.
like a friend.
What the fuck?
No, it's all right. Like
What does that mean?
Like my bestie, you know what I mean? Hi. Yes.
I'm out of your league.
Say Moms.
No, I'm joking.
Hey.
This is actually a pretty good interaction, just a fun back and forth, because you can tell he's not really taking it seriously, she's not really taking it seriously, it's just fun. That's exactly how you want to play it.
I have a very, very rare, valuable woman. My wife is like, it's like the ideal woman that you would want in this culture. One, she doesn't exist online.
Perfect.
First off.
Perfect.
That's
like trying to find one that doesn't have social media right now.
People are gonna say I'm a misogynist, blah, 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 this and that. The fact that my wife does not have an internet presence at all is incredible.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
The more followers she has, the bigger the red flag. Ideally, the long-term girl doesn't have any socials. Social media is an open window for attention from other dudes and simps.
These days. But like, motherfuckers think relationships is hard. And I'm not just saying this for the guy, I'm saying this in general. I don't feel like relationships should be hard. Why should I have to work hard to be with somebody I don't have to be with? You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a hard
That's a general
thing
statement.
for us to get along. It
Facts.
shouldn't be a hard thing for us to make each other happy. And if we have to work hard at being together, we probably just shouldn't be together. You don't work hard to be friends with your homeboys.
Nobody-
Y'all either with each other, y'all don't. So why I gotta work hard to be friends with this?
Bro, that is so true. The whole relationships are hard work saying is just Western propaganda. I think one of the big reasons why the Western relationships are so dysfunctional is because the roles are not defined at all. Everything is up in the air. Everything is chaos. The roles are not defined, so they don't know how to interact with each other inside the relationship, and they don't know what they should be doing. But outside of the West, in a lot of other countries where the gender roles are intact, you have happy, functional relationships. It's healthy to fight. Western propaganda, bro. Probably talk to so many guys. Me whenever a guy texts me. Dodge. No free attention.
Thing is, I think there is a gender war going on right now. Feminism, third wave feminism, is killing this country. It is taught to avoid saying brainwashed all women to hate men and to fear men. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Capital profits off of my fear. And as a woman, if I fear men, or if I'm afraid, period, then they can profit off of that. There's a gender war because men are the underdogs right now.
Yo, I've heard this before. Bro, watch this. I've seen that clip before, bro. Look at this. I've heard those exact words before, bro.
Do you believe there is a gender war?
A gender war? Yeah. Absolutely. Feminism is killing this country.
Can you be more specific?
Feminism has taught us to hate men and to fear men because capital profits off of my fear as a woman. If I'm afraid of men, they can make a profit off of that. There's a gender war because men are the underdogs right now.
And women are making a rise to the top. Society has over-feminized everything so much, and women are included all the time, which is fabulous, but people don't even realize that we don't have to tear men down to include women.
Women are making a rise to the top. We've over-feminized so much and included women so much, which is great, but we don't have to tear men down to include women.
Got him. Chameleon alert.
I want you to become so confident in yourself, my guy, that you're not even worried about impressing the chick. You want her to impress you. Like, what do you bring to the table? What do you offer? I'm not talking about money-wise, but like, are you feminine? Are you soft?
Women will be going into the date thinking, what can I get out of this guy? She'll be looking for cues and asking questions about what you can provide her. Flip the script. You go into dates thinking, what can she provide me? What is this girl bringing to the table? How is she going to improve my life? Is she feminine? Can she keep a household? Is she sweet, soft, submissive? Is she any of these things? Go in with the mindset that she needs to impress you. Become the prize, then act like it.
Better way to kind of approach it is, let's say you meet a chick and she's 31 years old, and you're dating her and you want to try to establish this sort of thing. Just ask her, hey, you know, tell me about your 20s. What did you do during that time? Well, I had a boyfriend from the age of 21 and we just broke up 6 months ago. that's a pretty good indicator, unless the relationship was an open relationship, but that's a pretty good indicator that, you know, she doesn't have a very high notch count. Oh yeah, you know, you can follow up with, well, when did you lose your virginity? I was 20 years old. I was, you know, I was stupid. It was this guy and this and that, but then it was just my boyfriend and that was it. So I've only ever been with 2 guys. Fine, you know, that's a reasonable story. It's a reasonable low notch count.
Shout out to Richard Cooper. That's his clip. This is exactly how you do it. Just ask her basic questions about her past, but be very nonchalant, laid back, and cool the whole time. Non-judgmental. The second you get judgmental, they get closed off. Just be like, hey, do you have a good relationship with your parents? What's that all about? What about your father? Oh, okay. Yeah, he wasn't around? That must have been difficult. Be chill the whole time, but be taking mental notes of everything that she tells you.
What do you think of women in other cultures and how they treat their men?
I think that women in other cultures treat their men better than women in America do, because they allow their men to do whatever they want, and women in America like to keep their man on a tight leash, and they expect them to act a certain way, whereas like in other cultures, they can have multiple wives, like they don't have to answer to their wife.
Do you think those women are ignorant slaves, or are they happy, or?
No, I think that it's just the way that their culture is. Like, dating is cultural, and I feel like they're happy in their relationships because that's what they know and like what they've been like come to know.
In other cultures other than America, I think Greenland is a really good women's country, but other countries don't respect women as much as Americans do.
I think that women should be on top always, no matter what culture. Women should be on top, period.
So what would be your thought of the women who basically put their men on top? Do you think that they're just ignorant slaves to their men?
I feel like they just need to be woken up a little. Realize their worth.
This is a test. Out of these 3 women, who would be the best in a long-term relationship? I like that one too. If you guess this one, you've won. Wifey! Wifey! Wifey!
I'm never going on a date ever again. Listen what happened to me. So I went on a date with this boy. He's 6'8", right? I don't even care at this point. We go out to dinner, and this lady comes around with roses, like selling roses, and I was like, oh my god, like she's gonna come up to our table and he's gonna buy me a rose. She comes up and she was like, do you want to buy a rose for the miss? And he was like, I'm good, thanks. I looked at him, I was like, so you're not gonna buy me a rose? And he was like, oh, I don't have cash on me, sorry, love. The bill comes, and he pays the bill with cash.
She gets mad basically over nothing. The guy already pays the bill, but she's mad that she didn't get anything on top of that. Bruh.
Are you sure?
Are you single?
Yes.
Do you find me attractive?
No.
Swear down, rate me out of 10.
0.
Are we gonna skip the lying part and the actual video?
Look at you.
Go on, look at me. Don't look too much, you know, you might fall in love.
Don't tell me what to do. You're a good 6.5 out of 10.
So what's my chances of bagging you? You're looking at my lips an awful much, you know, up here, yeah?
Don't tell me what to do for one. You're not tall enough, so sadly.
What's the minimum height a guy has to be to date?
6'3".
You see them things on Instagram that the man are trying to shot, these little hill inflators? Might be an investment still. Alright, cool, I'm 6'3". What's my chances now?
When you get 6'3", let me know. Holler at me.
Why are you stuttering?
Message me when you get to 6'3".
I mean, you're nervous?
No, the camera does.
You're really not a good liar, you know. What's your favourite bully part on a guy?
The eyes.
Cool, kiss or slap?
Who, you?
No, fucking Jeffrey.
Slap.
Slap me down. You chose slap, so slap like a bad man.
Don't tell me what to do.
So kiss or slap?
I just slapped you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
You didn't. You caressed my face.
Okay, so what now? Do something about it.
Alright, let's go then. Do something about what?
Man's got game. Flipping the script. Approach the frame of the interaction like she is the one trying to get with you. He has himself on the pedestal, saying things like, don't stare too long, you might fall in love. You're looking at my lips an awful lot. I honestly can't tell if this clip is fake, but the interaction was really good, and the lines were really good as well.
Ничего, а что здесь холодно будет?
Сейчас я балкон закрою.
No, bro, what? Dude, like, like who watches that stuff? What? Like who is watching that content? And her dad walks in. I am uncomfortable. Like, who watches this stuff? Let's see if there's a translation in the comments. Oh yeah, there it is. What are you doing, stepdaughter? From Christina. She says, what? He says, nothing. Why it's so cold here? She says, I will close the window now. All right.